So you want to get promoted at your job and you're looking for ways that you can do that quickly. But what if you had habits in place that didn't just help you get promoted one time, but helped you to get promotion after promotion after promotion? So in this video, you're going to learn 3 habits that are going to help you to get promoted over and over again. But first, we have to establish a harsh truth. And that is that your boss isn't laying in bed every night thinking to themselves, how can I help Johnny or how can I help Sally get promoted? They're also not thinking, how can I help them make more money? What your boss is thinking about is, how am I going to solve this problem that I'm facing? This is where you come in. If you can learn how to observe the problems that your boss or company are facing, and then you can help solve those problems, it's going to lead to you creating value, which is going to lead to you being promoted. So this begs the question, which kind of problems should we solve? The main criteria you want to look for when you're looking for problems to solve is, how can you solve problems that affect the bottom line of the company? Now, there are 2 ways that you can affect the bottom line of your company. The first one is to create revenue. So if you're in sales, if you're in marketing, if you're someone who loves to be outwardly focused, you're really good at talking with people, then this is probably the types of problems you want to solve. You want to solve problems that are going to help them to create more revenue. The second way that you can affect the bottom line of your company is to help your company save money. This could look like you finding a tax break that saves a bunch of money for your company. It could also look like you finding a more efficient way to do things in-house at the company, which allows them to keep the same productivity or even increase productivity while having less employees. So whatever problems you decide to solve, whether it's solutions that lead to you creating more revenue or it's solutions that cause your company to save money, the bottom line is you want to be able to make your case on value created based on dollars and cents. Are you either generating more money for the company or are you saving money for the company? So now that we've established the 2 different avenues that you can go down in order to bring more value to your company, we need to cover the 3 habits that are going to allow you to personally develop so that you can continuously bring value to your company and also get promotion after promotion after promotion. Now, the reason why these 3 habits surround personal development is because the more you personally develop, the more complex the problems you're going to be able to solve. And the more complex problems that you solve, the more value you bring to your company, which once again is going to lead to your promotion. This is the equation that I want you to think of. Personal development plus problem solving equals value created. Value created for your company equals promotions and raises. So without further ado, here are the 3 habits. Now, I have to tell you before going into these habits, these are going to seem extremely simple. But I've got a question for you before you just completely write them off. Are you actually doing these 3 things? Because oftentimes it's the simple advice that's the wisest and that will help us move up the most. But so many people know what to do, but they don't do it. So here's the first habit. The first habit is reading. And I'm not talking about reading for entertainment. I'm not talking about reading fiction. There's really 3 types of books that you need to be reading if you want to personally develop. The first type of book you need to be reading is the motivational, the inspirational. These are biographies of people who have built businesses or biographies of former presidents. These are the types of things you want to be reading because they're motivational, they're inspirational. They show you what a human being can accomplish in their lifetimes. And here's why that is going to help you to bring more value to your company. It's going to help you to work harder in the workplace, but it's also going to give you stories that you can pull on when you're trying to motivate other people. One of the biggest issues that bosses are facing today, and this is a problem that you can solve, is people are unmotivated when they come to work. They're uninspired. But what if you had a store of all of these different stories that you can pull on to help motivate and inspire your coworkers? The second type of book that you want to be reading is how-to books. How-to books will teach you exactly how to do something. This is really important in areas of time management, how to move through your day effectively, how to plan your day effectively. How-to books are going to give you step-by-step guides on how to do things, and as you read more of those, it's going to increase your knowledge. You know, I'm in sales. I love to read how-to books around sales processes and things like that because it's going to help me not only increase my sales numbers, but it's going to help me train the team members who are under me so that they can be as successful as possible. And lastly, you just want to read personal development books in general. So this could be books around topics like health. It could be around money management. You want to read these types of things because as you improve your health, obviously your output at work is going to be better because you have more energy, you're more focused. But you also want to read things that are going to help you in your personal life outside of work, because if you're winning at work and then you start winning in your personal life, it's just going to be an upward spiral and you're going to continue to be able to output better work, create more value, and solve more complex problems. The second habit that you need to put into place if you want to get promotion after promotion after promotion is walking. I know it sounds weird, but let me explain. Steve Jobs was famous for going for walks to think, to innovate, to think of new designs. He went for walks because it boosted his creativity. When you go for a walk, you're getting your body moving, and you'll find that your best ideas actually come when you're moving, whether it's lifting weights or going for a walk. I like going for a walk because it's something that you can do every single day. So when you're trying to solve a problem at work, take 15 minutes, go for a walk, think, try to solve the problem. Now, I'm all about, listening to audiobooks or listening to a podcast to increase my knowledge while I'm going for a walk, but I'm specifically talking about going for walks in silence and just thinking through problems. And what you'll find is you really come up with creative solutions because you're not distracted. The third and final habit that you want to put in place to get promoted is you want to plan your path. You need to see where you want to go. Have you ever met somebody at work, and maybe you are someone like this, or maybe you work with someone like this? They show up every single day uninspired. You look over at them and they're staring at the clock. They're waiting to get out of the office. They clock in every day and clock out. They clock in at 9:01 and clock out at 4:30 instead of 5, right? These are the types of people who are uninspired, and I truly believe a lot of times it's just because they haven't planned their path. There was this really wise king way back in the day. His name was King Solomon, and he said, without vision, the people perish. I am convinced that people who lack passion, that are just clock watching all day, waiting to get out of work, it's because they just don't have vision on where they want to go. Do you have vision on where you want to go in your work? If you can get a vision and then make a plan to go after that promotion, I want to tell you, you will have way more passion at work, and it will lead to you doing a way better job every single day. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and subscribe to this channel for more videos on how you can win at work.